Hello, welcome to BEfit Personal Training. What I'm going to do each week, I'm going to add a video to my Facebook page or YouTube to try and help you guys out. Today we're going to talk about gym aftermath, so what you should be doing after you train, the recovery process. Now you need to think, you don't actually make your gains in the gym, it's what you do after. That's when you grow, so that's when you're going to see changes in your body, what you do outside the gym. When you're lifting, for example, you're breaking down your muscle fibers. So deep down in your muscle, you have what's called a sacrament. In that, you have two actin, one myosin, like this. These are muscle fibers. When you lift, you break them apart. The cross bridges between them pull apart. You're breaking the muscle down. And what makes you bigger, what makes you stronger, is then fusing back together. Okay? Now you need to think, you might be overtraining a muscle. If you train a muscle, then you pulled all the muscle fibers apart, you've broken the muscle group down, and then you go straight back in and do the same thing again. So they're still pulled apart, they're still broken down, and you're lifting again. Now that's wrong. That's called overtraining. You're going to become weak and they're going to fuse together. Wrong. You need to rest. Rest is vitally important. Rest and then you will grow. Once the muscle fibers have fused back together, they have recovered fully, that's when you need to train again. So you need to think about, splitting up your training. For example, myself, I would do a 5-day training split. I'll do legs, chest, back, shoulders, arms. So everything will get left alone for a week, and you go again. Okay? So overtraining, that's when you, for example, if you went and did a chest session, next day you go in and do it again. Wrong. Don't do that. Rest, recover, then go again. Okay? So overtraining, what does that mean? It's when the level of activity that you're doing exceeds your level of recovery time. Okay? It's different for everyone. Some people recover quicker than others. If you're a beginner, a novice, you're gonna take longer to recover. And that soreness that you feel, it's called DOMS, so delayed onset muscle soreness. Usually kicks in like 48 hours after. So if you've done a good leg session, probably feel alright the next day, a bit sore. Day after that, oh wow. All that is, it's your body saying, shit, ow, kicked my ass, well done. You need to listen to your body, yeah? Let it recover. Don't stop training. Train something else, yeah? Beginners, you're going to feel it more. You ask any, someone that goes to the gym, at an advanced level of exercise, they're not going to feel it as much. Unless they completely switch up their training, then they are going to feel it. But if they've been doing the same thing, you're not going to feel it as much. But that doesn't mean you're not making the gains. It just means it's going to be harder for you to break the muscle fibers down because they're so strong. That makes sense. Okay, so you need to listen to your body. Listen to your body. If you're fatigued in the gym, it's for a reason. If you're feeling dizzy, tired, you feel sick, you need to think. Figure it out. Why do I feel like this? Diet. Are you eating the right foods for your type of training? Are you dehydrated? All these things you need to figure out in your head. You need to get some advice. Get a personal trainer. But don't just fly into a gym and get a personal trainer. You need to know that they know what they're talking about, okay? If you go to a PT and they're fat, if they can't motivate themselves, how are they going to motivate you? Okay, anyway, going back to DOMS. So it hurt, you've done your chest, it hurts to touch, ow. It's not an injury, it's just soreness. It's your body telling you that it's broken apart, you've smashed it to bits. And you want to get it to fuse back together, bigger and stronger. DOMS comes from the eccentric contraction. So I'll just talk you through them. So concentric, we're doing bicep curls, concentric, up, eccentric, down. So your body is used to lifting things up, does it all day, every day, you lift things up. When you ever lower something down, you're fighting gravity as well. That's when the DOMS, that's where it comes from. So the muscle breaking down, yeah? So common in the gym, you'll see people lifting, biceps, they're going up quick and then just drop it, up, drop it. You need to resist it. That's where you get the gains. When your muscles are elongating, they're lengthening. That's when you make your gains. On the way up, you're gonna get a good pump, but you need to resist on the way down. That's when they're lengthening, breaking down. That's when you're gonna get the DOMs up. So you're gonna break them down, build them back, rest it, come back stronger. Yeah, cool. Okay, moving on. So moving on from that, body part split is what you need to think about. Especially for beginners, they'll go in, they'll do bench press and they'll do bicep curls because that's what everyone wants, big chest, big jump. You can't do that. You need to rest the body parts and do them on a rotation, okay? I'm not just talking about bodybuilding here. Any type of training, a rotation is key. There's no point in doing the same thing every time you go into the gym because you're going to overtrain. Okay? You're going to get weaker. To speed up the recovery process, what do we need? Protein. So that fuses the muscle fibers together quicker, so they're stronger, bigger. Eat foods that, from the land, foods, meats, veg. Anything processed, no, don't do it. It's all about food from the land. It's just what I say, food from the land. If it's going to rot, eat it. If you have something that's going to sit there for years and not even rot, it's processed, it's shit. It's not good for you. You need to think, when you're eating your food, you might not necessarily think, wow, this is really satisfying, wow. But you're eating for your muscles. You're not eating for satisfaction. So stick with that. Eat clean, high protein, carbohydrates at the right times, greens. Water, just drink water. Nothing else. Sports drinks, cordials, fizzy drinks, not what you need. Bad. Dehydrates you even more. Just drink water. Coffee, fine. Tea, fine. 1 or 2 a day. Water, foundation, what you drink. At least 2 to 3 litres a day, especially if you're training real hard, probably more. Just water, okay? Like I said, get some advice. Speak to a PT, the right sort of PT. Eat clean, train hard, split it up, Don't worry about what you're not doing. Concentrate on what you are doing. Everyone just always thinks like, oh, he's doing that and he looks good. Doesn't matter. Concentrate on what you're doing. Don't worry about what other people are doing, okay? If you don't know what you're doing, then you need to go and speak to someone and then find out what to do and then just concentrate on that, okay? How many times do you go in the gym and you'll see someone, maybe a beginner, and they'll see some guy that they're aspiring to look like, they want to get to where they are, and they say, oh, what protein are you on, mate? What you should ask them, what's your diet like? That's the question that you should ask. Supplements are just that, they supplement what you eat. So they're there to enhance what you're trying to achieve. The foundation of progressing, being successful, getting to where you want to be is your diet. So next time you see someone that you think, wow, I want to look like that, ask them what they eat. Ask them about their diet, not what supplements they use. Hope this has been helpful. I'll post another video next week. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Send a message on my Facebook page, and I'll try and help you out. But yeah, cool.